Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. It's about that time. Let's go take that walk and see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. We're going to be doing a local one here. Well, I consider them local. They're about 2 hours up the road. This is Blue Mountain's Full Nelson Pale Ale. And it is an American style pale ale coming in, and it says here a 5.9%. Let's see if it's written on the can here. 5.9%, 60 IBUs. And let's see if I can read. Best by March of 2015. So, and this was brought to me by Paul when he come down and visited me before Christmas. Paul, thanks a bunch for bringing those beers down to me. I do appreciate it, sir. It was enjoyable meeting you. The beer is... I've had this beer before. The beer is a tasty beer. I've not had it. I had it at the brewery. We went by there. I had it at the brewery, and I've not had it, or I don't think I've reviewed it now that they're canning it. So I may have drank a bottle, but I don't think I've reviewed it, guys. It doesn't stick out in my mind if I have. So I'm sure some of you will remind me if you say, "Oh, you've already done this one." And if I have, this is a 2015 re-review. We're going to do it that way anyway. He purchased them and brought them down to me, and I feel pretty obligated to go ahead and review it again. And it's been a while if I have reviewed it. It's been several years since I've done it. And they have a real nice brewery up there, and when I was there, they were just getting started, and had all the brewery equipment through a big plate glass where you could see it, and they served food there, and had started growing their hops and everything. So I haven't been up there in a couple years. So let's see what this one brings, guys. The commercial description says, "Hold on to your seat. You're about to enjoy a full Nelson Pale Ale, handcrafted in the bold new tradition of real American beer, brimming with raw hop flavor. Full Nelson weighs in at 15 Plato and 60 IBUs. The food pairings for this beer: the pale ale. Food pairings cuisine is your Pan-Asian, and the cheeses are earthy Camembert Fontina. Your nutty cheeses, Asiago, Colby, Parmesan, tangy Brick, Adam Feta, and the meat is poultry for this. And I'm going to add, most of your pails go with just about everything. Smoked meat, grilled meat, pizza, tacos, just about. They're very easy drinking beers. They don't have a big hot bite like most of your IPAs do, and has a little more flavor than your typical lager is going to have. So, and this is not recommended for extended cellaring. So let's pop the cap, or the top, or however you want to call it, and get it into the glass and see what we come up with here. Glassware, the pint becker, Nonic tumbler, stein, side ale. I'm going to use my Parish tulip glass for this one, guys. And with that pour, almost 2 fingers of head. It is a nice copper tone color. A lot of bubbles trimming up. I can see the bulb right through it. It's fairly clear beer. Pretty sure it's a filtered beer, not can conditioned. Let's get a nose on it. Got a little bit of grapefruity citrusiness in there, maybe some oranges, but it's not big on the hop profile. But I can definitely tell that they're there, though. Now, they're not supposed to be overwhelming in a typical pale ale. It's not an IPA. And with 60 IBUs, that's a little a little on the bitter side, in my opinion, with 60 IBUs. So they've used evidently quite a bit of hops. It doesn't say what varieties they did use in this. And there is some maltiness to the beer. Smells pretty good, so let's give it a taste and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Paul. Decent. Don't think it's quite to the A category, but it's pretty decent for a local beer in a pale ale variety. Not bad. Yeah, that's definitely a decent beer. Decent pale ale. It's got the ABV on the can, it's got the IBUs on the can, and it's got the date on the bottom of the can. Got all the information we need written right on the can. So thumbs up to those guys at Blue Mountain for doing that. We can just get everybody else to do this. I mean, it's not hard. And this is a really small brewery. They haven't been in business five or 6 years. I mean, and it's really small when we were up there. Like I said, we've done some expanding. It's a pretty small operation. So we're gonna let it warm up just a hair. Let her taste it. And it's been a while since she's had one from that brewery. So we'll come back and do the final chug here in just a second. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little bit left. It's a decent pale ale. It really is. Like I said, I don't think it's quite to the A category, but it's pretty close. Got all the information on the can that you need, like I said. Citrusy. Just a hint of some grapefruit in there. Nice maltiness to it. Very easy drinking, very sessionable pale ale. Very good representation of the style. Just not quite to the A category. And being a hophead, I like my stuff pretty hoppy anyway. But this will be a good transitional beer for somebody that wants to get out of the macros and get into something with a little more taste. So let's do the final chug here. Very nice. Very nice. Guys, to me, with all the information that's on the can and the date and everything, I'm going to give it a 7, which is a B+. If I was putting a numerical rating on this, it would probably be an 88 or an 89. It's very decent. Very very tasty beer. So let's go see what everybody else thinks. Let's go over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 85. Very good. It is a very good beer. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says 85 also, and 86 in the style. So we're all there in 85 to, like I said, I'd probably give it probably an 88 or 89. So 85, 88, somewhere in that area. Upper B's, B to B+. So if you've had this one from Full Nelson, Blue Mountain, Full Nelson, let me know what you think of it, guys. And let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow.